looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offensive line fast. It's Hampton on second. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Herbert on first down. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Johnson finds the football, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Hampton now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. Jukes away from one. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Blake Corum now to return it. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. That's one quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Stafford back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Nacua's got it again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Brought in by Ganson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Rams into the dime. 3rd down coming. 3rd and long for him here. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
First down, Los Angeles.
Plowing up the middle. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Rose caught. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That is awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Corum now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready? Oklahoma, lady! Libra!
Back to throw it. That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
This side is out. To run it down. It's your money, y'all. I put money down.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
32! Ready! Yellow 80! Yellow 80! What are you hot?
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
250!
Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, 22!
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, here's Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now. Offense up to the line fast. Back to Hampton. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Up the middle, Vidal. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running it with Hampton. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets them the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 5. First down, Chargers.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Offense is set. First and 10. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 12-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know It's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got it.
And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch.
They did it! He made the interception! And he's out the clear. 40! And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
And I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it back in a